checks like Nike. Let me give you a good night kiss.
The moment has finally come where I have to break the news to the NBA world. The NBA has selected me specifically to tell you all this. And I don't know how you're gonna take it, but I have to tell you. And honestly, I don't think any of you are even gonna care. What's up, YouTube? It's Check Like Niky back with another video from Steph's Corner. So I know it's been a while, and if you have watched any of my other Steph Corners videos, Steph's Corner videos, then you'll probably notice I'm actually in a different corner, and I don't mean right and left, but I actually changed it a little bit. So, you know, I updated some pictures, this is the thing, but I updated some pictures. We got Ben Simmons now, you know, Zion, RJ Barrett. Like, you guys really thought I went overboard with my last wall. I decided to make it worse. Like it's just worse. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. This is just okay. As you assume by the title, I'm here to talk to you about the Timberwolves star and #1 pick in 2014, Andrew Wiggins. Now, a lot of you guys may know that Wiggins went #1 overall over a lot of guys, like Aaron Gordon, who I think went #4, Joel Embiid, who went #3, Zach LaVine, who went #13. Just so good. So good, Zach. Dante Exum, who I think went #5. I'm making things up now. So he went #1 over a lot of people, even though most of the people I just listed are pretty bad. They aren't too great. He got drafted to the Cavaliers, traded to the T-Wolves, my favorite team. And then they drafted Zach LaVine at 13th overall. Rest in peace, Flip, I love you. But here's the catch. When it was time to trade for Jimmy Butler, who did the T-Wolves trade? No, not Wiggins. Not the great god, centerpiece of our franchise, Wiggins. No, they traded LaVine and Markkanen and Dunn. For what? A 1-year rental of Jimmy Butler. But that's not what this video is about, even though I make all my videos about that. This video is to tell everybody who used to yell at me that I was right. Let's look at the stats, shall we? So for a long time, people were like, oh, Wiggins has so much potential. How can you not draft him #1 overall? The sky is the limit for this guy. He's going to be the next LeBron, the next Kobe. But he's not. He's the next Kwame Brown. No, that was bad. I'm sorry, Wig. He's the next Anthony Bennett. No, that's also mean. Although the Timberwolves were collecting a couple busts when we had Bennett. So some people like to say that he's the next Rudy Gay, which even then, he ain't that good. Now it's his 5th season in the league, so he should already be an all-star. But I also don't want to be rude. Because it's Zach's 5th season in the league, but he was in the running. He didn't make it because of the Bulls' record. And let me tell you something, the T-Wolves got a fine record. Karl-Anthony Towns was an all-star. But let's compare stats for everybody who told me that Wiggins is better than Zach in every single category. They played the exact same amount of games, 57 this season, and Zach LaVine is averaging 23 points while Wiggins is averaging under 18, which is 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, which is a whole 5 points less than Zach, who apparently is the centerpiece of our franchise, alongside Karl Towns, who's my boy. His field goal percentage is at 39. That's awful. Zach's is at 46, which is almost 50s, and you know, 50 is a good field goal percentage to have. His free throw percentage is at 70, which is not great, but Wiggins isn't that great of a free throw shooter. Zach's at 85. His assists are at 2.4, and if you're not scoring and you're not passing, what are you doing, Wig? Zach's is at 4.5. Now, I don't want to make this about Zach, but I just want to use it as a comparison for people who started in the same position, literally started on the same team at the same time, and grew in very different ways. Even this season when Zach was still in the Wolves, with Wiggins, they were both scoring like 20 points per game, but you can tell that when it came time for late game clutch plays, Wiggins always lacked in that area. Wiggins is very laid back on the court. He was this explosive great player in high school and college, and then he gets to the league and he just starts having a nonchalant, I don't care attitude. And if you watch the Timberwolves games, which I unfortunately do, you see that Wiggins never takes control when he needs to. You'll see him be lazy, you'll see him cost games, you'll see Timberwolves fans absolutely horrified by this guy saying, trade him. Honestly, they should have given him to the Bulls, and had they given him to the Bulls, he would have already been gone with Jabari. But that obviously didn't happen. The T-Wolves wanted to waste the entire freaking team for Jimmy Snake Butler. Now, don't get me wrong, I like Wig. I like Wig as a person. I don't mind him as a player, but I also hate him as a player because of how much potential he did have. There's no doubt that this guy has potential, and how are we supposed to know when we're picking number 1 in the 2014 draft that this guy's going to basically be asleep on the court in 2019? There's no way to tell things like that. The NBA likes to talk about robberies. Gordon got robbed. He didn't get robbed. He went from the free throw line. That's a 50. That's a 50. Oh, the Bulls got robbed. They gave up Jimmy Butler for these bunch of trash players. Let's talk about the real robbery. The Minnesota Timberwolves. They decided to give up the core of the franchise. Kevin Love. For who? Anthony Bennett, who now plays in the G League, and Andrew Wiggins, who I'm making an entire video about how bad he is. We were ready to build a team around Karl and Wiggins. Like, we the same way that the 76ers drafted Embiid and Simmons to be, a forward and a big man, and they are this awesome centerpiece of a franchise. Wiggins is not that. And Ben Simmons is still a rookie. And he's already better than Wiggins. A couple things that are wrong with Wiggins is his ambition, but motivation is probably one of the most key components for every single star you see. Zach, who came from the exact same place as Wiggins. Wiggins, who has been a starter role for 5 seasons now, and still hasn't used that to his advantage. Zach has been starting for like 2 to 3 seasons. Wiggins never really, besides his rookie and a little bit of his sophomore year, never really proved himself in the league. But that's okay. You know why? Because I was right. So basically, let me know your thoughts down below about Wiggins and why you think that, maybe he still has time to reach his potential. I'd say I'd give him 1 more season to max. No disrespect to my guy, because I'm a Wolves fan. I like Wig. I watched him grow into the player that he is today. It's a lazy one. But honestly, as a T-Wolves fan, it's just a little difficult watching him play, as I had a lot of high expectations for Wig. But that's all I'm really going to say for today, so thank you guys for watching. As always, if you liked this video, hit that like button. I promise I'll be back with more Steph's Corner, as I finally got my corner back. And if you are not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button, don't know what you're waiting for, and leave me a comment down below to let me know what your thoughts are. So until next time, Niky out.
Nigga, get your ass checked like a fucking Nike.